everyone, how are we doing? Happy Monday, Thursday, happy Sunday when I'm filming this. I am doing what I spend by eating a week. Well, spend on food, not spend in general. But if you do want to see what I spend in a week living alone, I know they're pretty outdated now, but I feel like that would be interesting to know. And I'll include rent, I'll include bills, I'll include like genuinely how much it actually costs to live alone per week. So we're doing what I eat in a week because I have got this perfected down to the motherfucking T, let me tell you that. Because all through uni, technically you kind of like live alone, like you shop for one, you know? And I'm a meal prepper, I'm a healthy eater, I'm gonna go ahead and say 60–70% of the time. And I feel like I've got it down to a T because I also hate wasting food. Like the first few years in uni, I did not understand it. Me and my family were big food shoppers, especially because, well, the majority of all of our lives, there's been 5 of us in a house. So if I've gone on a food shop with my parents, I've watched them, you know, just throw stuff into the basket and then it will get eaten because there's 5 of us and we'll make it into a dinner. Let me tell you, when you live alone and you're trying to do it on a budget, you can't fucking do that. And I learned that the hard way by, unfortunately, throwing a lot of food away. I'm not gonna lie, in the first 2 years of uni. And I hated it. And now I feel like I've got it down to a T. So I'm gonna give you a haul, but first things first, I did buy a big bag of ice, which I'm gonna chuck in the freezer quickly. I'm gonna manifest that there maybe is some new people watching this. So if you are new here, hi, my name is Megan. I've just moved to Manchester alone. I'm 21. So like I said, I've been through uni for 3 years. And I've been living alone for like 2 months. And this is my Aldi receipt. Okay, if you go to Aldi, Tesco, whatever it is, weekly shop, this is a game me and my uni friends used to play. So I've got my Aldi receipt and I spent £34.04, which is actually on the higher end of what I would usually spend. Last week I spent £23, I think, £22 when I went to film this video. But then the week went tits up because I was really ill. So even though I was cooking really good food to try and get myself better, my voice, everything I was just not in a way to film. That's why there was no weekly vlog either from that week. But yeah, this is on the higher end, but you'll see why, because I did buy some stuff that I don't usually buy. So £34, oh, that's a bad shop. £34 and 25 items. So the majority of things were over £1. I didn't do very well in that game. The idea is sometimes in uni we would have spent less pounds than items bought, which was an incredible way to shop. But things in Aldi recently, let me tell you, they've gone up in price. And then I also did go to Home Bargains and do a shop, but I didn't get a receipt, but I spent £12, but none of that was on food. I bought a new hairbrush. This is not meant to be this video, but I'll run through it quickly. I bought a new hairbrush because I think I left mine in Iceland. I don't know what happened to that. And, okay, I bought this 12-pack of Pepsi Max, which I then carried around all of my Aldi shop and home. My shoulder is broken, so I'm gonna pop this in the fridge. Okay, now on to food, Aldi shop. So I've been eating a lot of these recently, large oranges. I ate so many of these when I was ill. Cut them up, because whenever I am on holiday and I have like cut up big oranges and you get to squeeze into it, it's like so nice. So I've started buying myself them. I also did do a co-op shop this morning because I've just come back from Iceland, so my fridge was empty and I just got myself some strawberries and raspberries so that I could make my porridge. So I spent £7 in Aldi in co-op this morning. So this is already looking quite expensive, but that is because I bought a Nutella and I wouldn't even normally buy Nutella, but they didn't have Biscoff and I'm all out of Biscoff and all out of any porridge topping at all. Normally I always have Biscoff, white choc chips and milk choc chips in the house, all through uni, all through, like that, they're my staples. They're my staple porridge toppings. I had none, so I had to buy this. I didn't have to, I was just gonna get a pack of buttons, 80p, but I thought, you know what, it would be nice to have Nutella in the house. Why not? Okay, where shall I start? So I've bought basically food for 2 meals, which is kind of how I meal plan / prep. I'm so hungry, so I need to get cooking. Do I have any snacks? Yeah, I normally plan 2 or 3 kind of meals. So I meal prep for, I say, like about the next 4 days, like 3 to 4 kind of days. And then I'll either do this again or I kind of find that I might go out for lunch. So I've got like that extra meal then for like the next day. So it kind of always works out, you'll see throughout the week. But I bought meals for fajitas and like I want to try and make this like shredded chicken, sweet potato, like dirty kind of nachos bowl, but like healthy. So that's the kind of vibe. So I bought 2 chickens. So I bought these, which I really like. These are the quick cook chicken breast sizzlers. Like they're super thin, they're really easy to pop in the air fryer, you don't have to do much to them. And then large diced for the fajitas. So I'm gonna do the breasts and then shred them. And then, oh, for fuck's sake, this always happens to one of them. These in Aldi, the chocolate mousses, if you know, you know, the protein ones. These used to be 99p. They are £1.35, and I always buy 3 to 6 of those. I bought 4 with the vanilla mousse as well. So they're quite expensive anyway. Like, that's a large chunk of the shop that normal people probably wouldn't buy. And then I really enjoyed these last time from Aldi. I got these yogurt covered rice cakes and some party rings because I always need to have some kind of like snackies in the house. I really am just starting from scratch. Normally I've got like cookies left over, Kit Kats. That's literally all I have in terms of sweet treats, which I didn't realise, so that's not good. And then I bought 30% lighter cheese for both of the foods. And then I actually bought 8 mini tortillas for wraps. I normally say wraps, I don't know why I said that. Because, look, again, I bought these weeks ago because I do fajitas quite-ish regularly. And there's 3 left in here, but they're actually like 3 weeks old. I didn't even realise they were still in there. And I just never get through a whole pack of 8 big ones because I'll probably eat the fajitas maybe 3 times. So that's 6. So I always have some left over. So I just thought I could do 3 of these every time I eat them. And then hopefully there shouldn't be any left. 1 big sweet potato because I do have some sweet potato in the cupboard here behind you. And I also do have onions. They had no pepper, so that's annoying. Like peppers, normal peppers. Oh, so I got these for the shredded chicken situation instead of chopped tomato. Oh no, but didn't think about that. I should have put these back. So I wanted a bean in there to make it Mexican-y taco-y bowl. So I got these taco mixed beans in a tomato sauce. So I don't really need these now because I was just gonna use the juice from the tomato, but I can still put them in there, it'll be nice. And then I got some salad for the fajitas. Again, some bits I obviously don't normally need to buy. I bought some more Cajun seasoning because I do have some left, but I just thought I'll probably forget when I actually do need it, and it's definitely my most used. Got some oregano because I don't actually have any, and again, I always forget to get it, so when I walked past, I was like, tomato puree, don't need it for this week, but again, I needed it last week and didn't have it, so I just thought, get it while you can see it and remember it. Then I actually got some fresh chilies. And that, I think, is actually everything I bought. And then the reason it was a bit more than normal, 9 toilet rolls, which are like £4. So really my food shop was 30 quid. And yeah, I'm gonna put all of this away now, which I am filming for TikTok. And then I will get back to you. I think I'm just gonna quickly cook the fajitas now and then maybe make the shredded chicken situation later. I also bought avocado. And I'm also gonna need to go down to Co-op now and buy some olive oil because I forgot. I always like when my fridge looks like this after I've been in a shop. I'm like, have you even done a shop? But trust me, this is what you want. All those free full fridges you see on TikTok, not sustainable, as in not sustainable, even a sustainable way to live, not as in terms of environment, in terms of money and waste, but also sustainable way to live. Oh, freaking shit. I forgot to make a meal with my pesto because that goes off in a few days, but I'll probably end up doing that because I've got loads of pasta anyway, so, and I've got chicken, so if I need to, I can do that. I've been filming for TikTok and totally forgot to show you guys, although I'm sure you all know how to cook fajitas. This is the whole entire pack of large diced chicken, paprika, lime, cumin, chili, salt, pepper, I think is in there. Got our 2 mini ones going. Made some kind of guac, lime, chili flakes, salt, pepper, avo. We've got our crunchy salad leaves, we've got our cheese, and I'll show you them when they're all put together. This is like very, very nearly done. And here is our first technically meal of the week. And that is what is left over for the rest of the week. Absolutely gorgeous. It's actually very, very, very late lunch for me because I went on a run, went to the food shop, then made this all. It's 3:30. So that's a bit crazy. We'll see when I eat dinner. But yeah, absolutely delightful. Look at that. And avocado, what a treat. I never buy avocado. Okay, I'm gonna show you this breakfast one time and one time only, but just know, if you're ever thinking, oh, I wonder what Megan ate for breakfast this morning. I wonder what Megan's doing right now. And it's between the hours of 8 and 9. I am making my iced coffee with Oatly barista milk and this exact porridge. Exact. You better bet it never changes, ever. We're doing 45 grams of oats. I love the Co-op like extra large jumbo rolled oats. They're so good. I don't have them at the moment because that's what these are, but I've since run out and Carb didn't have them. I'm an oat milk for coffee, soy milk for anything else. I'm also a porridge on the pan gal. Get some cinnamon in there. If you want to put protein in your porridge, I promise you right now, this is the only way to do it. Trust me if you're going to trust anyone, because I have tried and tested. Doing it on the pan, and then you'll see in a minute, putting protein in it afterwards is the only way it's not going to turn into cement. I don't know why. Even if you make your porridge in the microwave and then add the protein, I think the microwave just corrupts it. You need to be putting your porridge in a pan, okay? Also need raspberries and strawberries. These strawberries from the co-op are unbelievably expensive, but they're so good. But raspberries are so good because when I mix the protein in, they kind of burst and it's all just like raspberry juice, and it is, oh, so good. Impact Weight Isolate from my protein. I use about 20 grams of it. Also 45 grams of oats and around 150 to 180-ish mils of milk. 20 grams of protein. Mix. Also a key fucking step. Mix this, yeah? And then you have to go and wash your spoon, because your spoon, like when you first put in the protein, like it has a little clump on it. You have to wash your spoon in between. When I tell you, I am so particular about the way this porridge is done. And then we're adding about 15 grams of Biscoff, and we're sitting down and indulging in our coffee and porridge. And this is my favourite part of every single day. So good. Okay, it is Monday lunchtime, so we are obviously eating the meal prep that we made yesterday, because that's why we do this. I do only have one other half of an avocado. I don't have anything to cover it with, so don't judge me. But I'm going to save the other half of the avocado for dinner, I think. So chicken cheese lettuce wrap thing. I didn't warm it up either, which is a bit rogue, but I'm just a bit hungry. I can't bother. I'm going to eat it now. You know what song just came into my head that I was just rapping to myself? Oopsie daisy, and again, whoopsie, we go again. I messed up once, I messed up twice. How many times are we gonna try again? Boy, it's like right there, and we go. I prefer if you left me alone, but I can't take the pain, and my heartbeat feels like my heartbeat feels like a fucking, what is it, 80, I don't know. Okay, we are on to the dinner of this week. Well, dinner in general. It's not the only dinner I'll be having this week. The sweet potato, shredded chicken situation. Now, I don't actually know what I'm doing here or how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to give it a bloody good go. So, I don't know the best way to show you guys, because I'm kind of going to wing it, but it's also relatively easy. So what I'm doing right now is cutting very, very chip-like sweet potato pieces. I never do them this long or thin, but we're gonna go for it. So I cut them in half, and then they cut again in slices. They come out like this, so then I'll just cut that in half. Super easy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw these in the oven and make chips. And I'm also gonna throw all of my sizzlers in the oven to roast. So I'm gonna put all of these in. This is 500 grams of chicken. I'm assuming this is gonna make 4 kind of portions maybe. And then what I'm gonna do is fry off an onion, put in my taco mixed beans and some more tomatoes, and then shred the chicken and put it in the kind of sauce that I'm making. And then that's it. Load that onto the sweet potato fries when they're ready. It should be really easy, but we'll see, and we'll see how it turns out with some cheese and some guac. And yeah, she is a curvy lady. Okay, so I'll show you when it all comes together. The spices are gonna be like paprika, cumin, maybe some Cajun. We'll see. Okay, this is how, I don't know if this is really silly, but for anyone wondering, this is how I shred chicken. 2 forks and literally just pull at it. This looks like it's cooked super nice. My sweet potato are a bit soggy. Shouldn't have put so much oil on them. I never put oil on them, I always use fry light. And I should have, because oil has turned them into mush. Okay, I'm gonna put half of this on because I don't have any room now. The dinner has finished. It looks good. So I think let's try this chicken, bean, tomato, and it ends up really going really well because there's not loads of sauce, which is good, so the potatoes won't turn super soggy. Cheers! Oh, on the floor. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. These are what I used from Aldi. Super good. Probably could do with a bit more seasoning. But I'll just chuck some salt and pepper on there. But that is really good. That's exactly the kind of vibe I wanted. Like, it's good for you. It's literally shredded chicken, beans, tomato sauce, sweet potato. But it feels like a bit of a dirty Mexican. But it's actually just sweet potato and chicken. This is literally sweet potato and broccoli, but just fancy. This is chicken and rice, but fancy. You know, it's not chicken and rice. Oh my God, but you could do this with rice. Oh my God, I'm gonna do this next time and just put like rice in there. How good would that be? Like a not creamy, but like a saucy tomato bean chicken rice. Like the inside of a burrito. Oh my God, that's what I'm gonna do next time. I'm just leaving the sweet potato to sit for a second, because sometimes they get a bit crispier once they've sat for a sec. But no, I'm not. I'm just going to plate it up and pick up the crispier ones and the rest of them can sit. Do what you want to, girl, put your record on. Do what you want to, girl, put your record on. And then we're going to plonk this on top. This isn't actually even a full half an avo. This is a quarter of an avo. Absolutely delicious. Look at that. How good does that look? How good does that look? That's such a little fake away. Love that so much. I think I'm thoroughly going to enjoy this, and I'll report back. And then there is like my dinner and lunch for the rest of the week. How easy is that? You literally chucked it all in the oven. To the Green Lab, and I got the chicken and pesto hot press. That's what it is. Alex went for salad in the end, but I'm not even going to try and explain it. You like build your own bowl, essentially, but it looked a bit overwhelming, so I went chicken pesto. A quick little Tuesday night dinner. You already know what it is. What even is this? Little taco leftover fajitas. When I said what even is this, I was thinking, oh, I've got avocado, shall I put it on? But it's a bit late because avocado should go at the bottom, shouldn't it? So I'll eat the avocado tomorrow on my shredded chicken thing again. It's a bit dry, but it's good quick food. I've just got back from the gym. I never do this. Like, dinner is always such an event for me. Like, I really take the time, you know? But basically, I've just come back from the gym and I'm a bit sweaty. But I want to dye my hair before I shower. But I won't be able to dye my hair and shower without eating. So I do want to make sure I'm showing you guys like what I actually eat. And I feel like I'm forgetting my snacks. So I'll try and show you more snacks as the week goes on. But yesterday I had a whole pack of those yogurt rice cakes throughout the day. Like I kind of had like one throughout the day and there's 3 in the pack. And then today after lunch when me and Alex kind of went shopping, she was getting a snack from Boots and I felt left out. So I got a Fulfill protein bar, the salt caramel ones. Those are my absolute favourites. Momentous occasion of the week, guys. Whoa. We are finishing our last meal prep of the tacos. I've been buying these again. That was such a good idea to get mini ones because then I actually eat them all. So this is what's left. So we've obviously got 3 more portions of our shredded chicken sweet potato, but my boyfriend is coming tonight and I have a feeling he will, we'll finish it off between us. So that'll be good. And then we'll obviously get onto some fresh meals because tomorrow's Thursday. And tomorrow now, actually we're having a bit of a bougie meal because I've had this voucher from my brother for ages, you know, like the Virgin Experience Days vouchers for like a Revs cocktail making class, but you can change them for free. I'm sure you won't mind. And 20 Stories is on there and it's a restaurant I really want to try in Manchester, but apparently it's a bit bougie. But it was on there, like a free exchange for like a 3-course lunch. So we're gonna go and do that tomorrow. So I'm very excited for that. So that's why I've kind of been putting off this video because I never have like a perfect week, but then that made me realise, well, there's no such thing. That's just not something I have. I don't always tend to eat every single meal in the house every week, which I feel like is slightly normal. Like yesterday when me and Alex went out, like I'm sure some people eat out when they're at work, which is, I mean, we did have a nice lunch. And tomorrow will not be like eating out at work. But yeah, so we're just putting literally all of the remainder of that chicken on there. And we've nearly got through this whole bag as well. I don't know when I'll eat the rest of that salad now. I might chuck it on tonight's dinner, maybe, just so it gets eaten. I have a feeling she's not gonna last much longer. Yep, should have put that in my tacos now. So I'm just gonna mash this avocado up with, I don't think I have any more lime juice, which is a shame. This lime's definitely mouldy. Lime, salt, pepper, chili is my go-to for, oh, I actually have this. Maybe I should try it. This guacamole seasoning. It's actually from Primark, which is chili, salt and lime. Oh, so yesterday as dessert, I had a protein mousse. You know these ones? Yes, last night was a bit of a busy night. And a Pepsi Max is what I had yesterday after that dinner you see. Okay, it's around 2:30 maybe? It's 2:22. I'm a bit peckish actually. So I'm gonna have an orange. I was gonna have some rice cakes, but I kind of wanna save them for later. I might have a pack of the 3 rice cakes before a run. I don't want to eat 2 packs of rice cakes today, otherwise I'll have none bloody left. I need to eat these oranges because sometimes I do forget that I have them. I literally, oh, they're freezing. I literally cut them like you would have them on holiday. There's my snack. So I'm gonna eat this. It's pretty cold. I might wait a minute. Woo! I'm not joking, it's been about 30 seconds. That was like a drink. I knew that was gonna happen, but at least now I've eaten an orange as well. I am eating a lot of food today, bearing in mind I haven't even got up and done anything. Well, I'm not really, but I'm gonna have a little bowl of Weetabix before I go. Oh my God, I've literally got no Weetabix. And my boyfriend's coming and all he does is eat Weetabix. I'm just gonna have 2 Weetabix before I go for a run. This is my first time running in the evening. This is my first time running with the Manchester Running Club. So I just wanna make sure I'm properly fueled. It's 5:15. So I've actually got quite a while. Shall I not eat this yet? I'm gonna be leaving at 6, but we don't start running until 6:45. Okay, shall I wait a minute? I'll eat this after I've got ready. But just so you know, 2 Weetabix, some soy milk.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like, oh yeah, you
Thursday dinner time. These are my favourite pizzas. This is what I buy if I ever want a treat in the week.
So every day?
These mozzarella sun-dried tomato things. But this is the big size. You can get half a size, which is the perfect serving for one, and it's not that bad for you. But we're going to share this one. We were supposed to eat it before we went out. We did just go out. If you watched this week's weekly vlog, we just went out to comedy night, which means we drank lots of alcohol.
We ate alcohol.
And this is the dinner choice. We were supposed to eat it before we went out, but we didn't because it was like 6 p.m. and it was a weird time and we didn't have time. I have wanted to make this a brunch for ages. I honestly can't remember where I seen this. I feel like maybe on TikTok. I seen someone make this maybe once. It's basically avocado on toast, right? But we're using sweet potato as the bread. And I, as you can tell from this video, love sweet potato. And as you can tell from this video, I love avocado. I literally never buy avocado, and I feel like I had such an avocado week this week. But this is me very proud of my little slab that I was creating, but it was quite hard to cut. Boyfriend tried to take over. He was even worse than me. But yeah, we just cut the sweet potato into like almost slabs, if you will. Bread slices. You just want a big surface area is the goal. And then we seasoned them. I think I did salt, pepper, and then just a little bit of paprika, obviously oil. Popped them in the oven for, I think we ended up with like 20 minutes. Mashed my avocado with, you already know what, lime, salt, chili. My boyfriend was like, how can I help? And I was like, oh, you can be on eggs. And he absolutely ruined the eggs. He wanted to fry too, so we had like a yolk to pop. But I think it's one, my pans, and two, him. They just didn't work. Also should have got feta, not parmesan. It was good. But the eggs didn't slap. But the sweet potato and avocado moment, 100% would do again. It is Saturday, and I think today is going to be the last day of this what I eat in a week video, because I think I'm about to go and do an Aldi shop. Yeah, I am. Because, well, all my food's kind of gone from the week. This is my fridge ATM. Yeah, let's do that. What haven't I used from the week? So I've still got some cheese, and I actually still have less than a portion of that shredded chicken that I made, because Carter was like, do you know what? I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna eat a bit of it for lunch tomorrow. And then we went out for lunch. We forgot we were going out for lunch. And then we just didn't get around to eating it. So that is a shame. That doesn't normally happen. I never normally have meal prep left. I've still got 3 of my oranges. I've still got a bit of salad that is not looking so fresh. And a few of these tomatoes. And then I saved 3 strawberries and 5 blueberries for tomorrow's porridge. So, actually, kind of smashed that. I want to use some stuff that I've got in the freezer this week. I know I have some vegetarian duck. So, I'm thinking I might make some duck wraps this week. Yeah, I've only really got kale, broccoli, and I've got some corn chicken pieces, but now that I eat meat, don't really want to eat them. I want to eat chicken. So, what am I going to buy this week? I do want to use this duck, but I don't want to buy wraps. And I did do it in a stir fry before, and I used to always do that, but it just didn't hit. Like, something about it was a bit weird. I'm going to write this down on my phone. Duck wraps, 2 lots of chicken wraps, because then they're different, you know? But I don't think I want to make them fajita wraps like last time. Maybe I'll make them like a Nando's, peri-peri, and hummus. Yeah, we'll do some hummus. Small wraps, small diced chicken, and hummus, which means some more. I'm going to do cucumber and some veggie sausages, because I've got bread in the freezer, and then that can do me for the other 2 lunches. No, just Wednesday lunch I need. I kind of want to make lasagna, but I don't have any veggie mince left, and I can't bother to go all the way to Tesco. I've got 2 sweet potato. Maybe I'll just do chicken breast. Chicken breast. And then I've got tender stem in the freezer. I could make a curry. That could be quite nice. Maybe I'll do a chicken curry of some sort. But I won't get rice. I might just do like pita bread, like a curry-ish soup, if you will. Oh, that's interesting. Just came up on my, oh, that is interesting. Environmental impact of poultry. Is that how you say it? Find out why poultry is a sustainable protein choice. It's like kilos of CO2 produced, like emissions per kilo of the food. 70 for beef, 40 for lamb, 26 for shellfish, 24 for cheese, which is interesting, 13 for fish, 12 for pork, 10 for chicken, 5 for eggs, and then obviously it goes down into plant-based. I've got onion, I've got garlic, I've got curry powder, I've got tomato paste. I fucking hate, what's it called? Oh my god, what's it called? Coriander. Oh, and then I'll get pita bread for it because pita bread freezes nicely as well. Wow, that's gonna be super cheap. Let's hope, I'll give you a haul when I'm back. Let's hope I can get that bang on. I also do want some flowers though. Small wraps, small diced chicken, hummus and cucumber. I would like some kind of hoisin sauce, maybe. I'll have a look at it to do the duck in because it does go a bit funny sometimes in soy sauce, like it gets a bit soggy. Veggie sausages for some veggie sausage sandwich in the week if I need them. 2 chicken breasts, and then I'll do the sweet potato and the tender stem. 100 grams, 600 grams of chicken for the curry, coconut milk and pita bread. Protein mousse, protein yogurt, soy milk. Oh, and I'm gonna get a chocolate snack of my choice. Oh, do you know what I ate loads as well last week? Those rice cakes. Actually, I don't really need to give you a haul, do I? Because you've already had a haul, and that is exactly what I'm going to buy. And that is kind of how I plan my meals. I just think about what I fancy, / what I've already got in the cupboard, and go from there. But obviously, hopefully next week, there'll be nothing in the cupboard. And then we'll do like the shop that you've seen last week, which is like normally a little bit more, but sometimes week on week, like if I wasn't going away this weekend, I'd probably top up throughout the week, and then I'd have like that, an odd sweet potato left, and odd, oh, I do have cheese that I should probably use. So yeah, I just kind of look at what I've got in the fridge. I try and keep it small because I try not to spend too much money because it's just me alone. I don't want to waste food. So I feel like, yeah, I've got it down. I just think about what I fancy. I kind of like start by being like, okay, carb sauce. Do I want sweet potato? Do I want pasta? Like then I was just thinking, oh, I could do rice. And then I was like, oh, curry. And then I was like, oh, I won't do rice. I'll do like naan bread or like pita bread or something. Or like that. I'll be like, okay, I'll put potatoes in it, make it more of like a stew. Like, honestly, I just think about what I fancy. And if I find myself coming back to like lasagna, pasta, sweet potato, chicken, like boring stuff like that, I'll just think like, okay, what carb sauce haven't I had in a while? Okay, rice, okay, curry. Like it was quite easy. Or I love making big batches of soup. I love making big batches of chili is something I do a lot. I make a lot of chili. But like I said, I can't bother to go to Tesco and get veggie mince because normally I'd make lasagna or a chili, or I used to make in uni like a cottage, I say that, I made it like twice, like a cottage pie, but veggie mince and sweet potato mash, unbelievable. I really hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it was helpful. Like I said, I've had porridge every single day this week. My boyfriend even came round, which I don't know why, because he's been eating my porridge every time he's seen me since the day we met. But I have eaten this porridge every single morning since I can remember. And he ate my porridge and he was like, wow, this is really good. And I was like, yeah, he absolutely loved it. And we woke up the next morning after buying the stuff for the sweet potato avocado brunch that you've seen. He was like, will you make me a porridge? And I was like, absolutely, don't have to ask me twice. So we had porridge for breakfast and the sweet potato thing for like lunch. Well, I say that, we had it at 4 p.m. because the day got a bit muddled up. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you some meal inspo. It's been a very avocado, sweet potato, chicken heavy week, so I apologise about that. But I will do more of these if you like, and I can do a full week veggie for all my veggies out there, because I used to hate watching videos like this that were not veggie friendly. But trust me, I've got some unbelievable vegetarian meals if you want to see them. They're all in my noggin because I've been a vegetarian for the last 8 years of my life, up until a few months ago. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm rambling and I want to go and buy food so I can make lunch. Mwah! Love you all, and I'll see you on Thursday with a weekly vlog of this week. And I promise they are very different.